Welcome everyone, I'm Lee with For Fun Golf TV here at the first round of the SGT Tour at Red Rock Country Club, getting ready to kick off the back nine, making the turn at 3 over, so I got a good round going. I hope I can keep it together throughout. I'd love to always shoot under 80. That's kind of the goal when I go out, so we'll see. I've got a decent start to it at least. Just got to hold it together on the back nine. So appreciate you being here watching the video. Look for Fun Golf TV. All one word, spelled out F-O-R-E, on streaming live on TikTok and YouTube, Sunday nights, Monday nights, Friday nights, 7:30 Central. And join us on Facebook at spelled out For Fun Golf TV. It's a great way to stay in touch with what we're doing with the channel, and we release some of the content about a week or so early for members of the page. So let's get going on the back nine, see what we can do. Number 10 here at Red Rock, 388 yards, playing 9 yards down. Constant theme on this course, lots of elevation change from tee to green. Typically in your favor, hitting downhill. If you're not familiar with the SGT Tour on GS Pro, first round, this is normal fairways, normal greens, calm conditions, stimp 11. Typically the second round, they ratchet up to breezy, and sometimes you'll see firm greens or firm fairways. So got an aim point out there at 258. I'm going to go on a line just a little left of that, because I usually go left to right. I got out of bounds both directions, water there on the left as well. So hoping just to keep one in play here. Kind of pulled it. Sit down. I'll be over there near the OB, but I should be okay. Got a tree right in front of me. So that was just an unforced error on my part. Pulling that drive. I was trying to swing easy, took a little off of it, and then okay. What I'm doing, I'm taking an aim point to get me up close there, 162 yards. I've got a 3-degree left to right lie. I know it's going to hit this bush in front of me, but my goal is to hit it either just short of or into that bunker up there. All right. A little bit of a risky play. And I'm thinking about it. Should I do something different? Afraid one of those bushes in front of me may be a more solid tree, honestly. I think I'm going to do the smart thing. I'm going to back off, take my medicine here, and I'm just going to try to get one out into the fairway there, going just left of this tree in front of me. Actually, I kind of went through that tree in front of me. But I think that was the smarter thing to do if I'm looking to stay under 80, right? Because I could have quite easily hit a tree, caromed off straight into that water. I could just see that happening in my head. 120 yards in now, it's playing a couple yards below me. 1.6 degree right to left lie. I am going to move my aim point over to the right because of that lie. Because if you notice, I'm on a slope, so it's going to go right to left once it's on the green. So 120 yards. I think I'm going to hit about a 3/4 9-iron. That was good. All the math worked out in my head. Leaving myself 17 feet for par. Giving myself a chance. That's all I can do. This one's got a lot of left to right in it. pretty flat to a little downhill, 17 feet. Let's see if we can get it in there. Didn't hit it hard enough. A little gun shy. So that's a bogey. That moves me to +4. Just limited the damage though. I felt so much better about punching out of that into the fairway than trying to hit a hero shot. Hero shot just rarely seems to work out in my favor, at least. Not with the limited skill set I bring to the game. So this is 368 yards, up 16 to the pin. Aim point out there at 229 in the fairway ought to be pretty good if I can hit a straight drive. Got that one pretty good. $130 to the green. 5 yards up, so 135. Slight, oh, sorry, that put a T down, can't do that. Slight left to right lie. Ends right back at the base of a hill. See if we can get up there with kind of an 8-iron. I try not to hit full clubs. I just do better if I take the longer club and try to control it. 130 should be a 9-iron. I know I can. That's about what I hit my 9-iron full speed. Problem is when I try to hit a full 9-iron, is about maybe 6 out of 10 times I turn it over right to left, and I just can't count on it not to do that. So let's see if I can get an 8-iron. Kind of hung it out to the right. Oh, it's going to hit into that bunker. Yeah. If I'd have hit it straight, it'd have been on the green down there below the hole. I try to play smart. It's just my execution sometimes doesn't help me. Again, this is going to be right to left off that hill. I got a right to left lie. I'm going to play it out here, 21 yards. See if I can get a blast out of the sand here. Okay. Giving myself a chance. 12 feet. Twelve feet right to left, slightly uphill. Did not hit anywhere hard enough. So the uphill just killed that one. Had a couple that showed uphill and it just raced through it. So those are the inconsistencies with putting GS Pro, at least what I view as inconsistencies that kind of drive me nuts. All right, now I'll grab that tee that I picked up earlier. So it's 190 yards down a couple feet. So basically a pure 190. I'm going to aim right there. See if I can hit a full 5-iron. I always hit my 5-iron a little left to right, so that worked out. Stay, come on, stay on the green. That is a frustration. I hit a pretty good shot there, and it just keeps trickling till it gets into the semi-rough. Well, okay, so that was the lowest point of the green, so it just funneled down to there. I guess I got to give it that one. 2.6 degree right to left, going slightly uphill. So it's left to right up at the green. Glad I looked at that because I'm going to leave my aim point basically right on the pin, and I got 14 yards up the hill. Oh, almost got it. Dang it. That's all right. That's a par. Excuse me. Stop the bleeding. Stop the bogey train. Get in with a par. Going to the par 4 13th now. We don't have another par 5 till the last. So I'm gonna do a quick flyover on this one. So I just take a water break here while you watch. On this 13th hole, par 4, 361, played 22 down, pretty straight away. OB left and right. Need to hit a fairly straight T-ball. I'm just going to leave the aim point. Well, I think I'm just going to leave it where it is. Maybe go a little on the left edge. Somewhere in there. Work. Pull down there to the bottom of that little hill. Leaves me 67 to the flag. Pretty flat lie. It's like a bowl there. Both sides feed down to the bottom of this. 6-7 yards, pins right there at the bottom of the hill. Think I'm going to hit a partial sand wedge. I thought about doing a full lob wedge. Sometimes though, when I do a full lob wedge, I'll literally go right underneath the ball, and I'll leave it about 30 yards short there. Just over the green or over the flag. My raw carry, I got excited, 66.3, but gave me 71 actual. Thought I was going to land it right in the circle. Left to right running, uphill to downhill, aim slightly left from 8 yards. And just almost hold out another one. I'd like to make one of those. That's back-to-back pars. 5 over, going to the 14th. Like to get a shot or two back here. Again, my goal is to stay under 80. But who wouldn't like to get a couple extra birdies on the way in, make it a little bit better, right? So this one, there's a creek runs all the way down the left that you have to be aware of. Play there. If I end up in one of those bunkers, it's not the end of the world. That one worked. 154 yards. Playing 8 yards up, so it's a 162 number into the green. 150, 149 to hit the front. Pin's going uphill. I'm going to aim that. I got a slightly right lie. Aim that about right there. So all right, we're going to see if we can hit a full 7. I chunked it. Chunked to 7. All right, left to right. Or excuse me, I got a right to left lie. Looks pretty slow up there at the green. We'll see. 31 yards out of the rough, out of the semi-rough. So this plays like between 30 and 40, somewhere in there. Left or right below the hole there. Wow, got a lot more uphill than I thought. Right to left from 8 feet, uphill. Oh, that's a frustration bogey right there. I had that. It just not enough on it. So that's 6 over. 6 over. Going to the par 3 15th, 158, playing 7 down. So basically a 150-yard shot. Take a look at that heat map. Pins down there in the low part of the green. I'm going to aim slightly right of it. I'm going to try to hit a full 8 iron. And I chunked the 8 iron. Wow, 70 yards out of that. Literally hit probably 2 inches behind the ball, right into the hitting mat. Kind of silly, unforced errors that I give myself all the time. Oh, so we got a left to right lie here. So I'm going to aim left of the flag. Let's look at the heat map. Yep, that makes sense. Out of the deep rough from 80. See if I can get a sand wedge out of here. Kind of chunked the sand wedge too. These are the funks I get into in my round. If you see any of these, I'll just all of a sudden have a hole or two stretch where it's like my swing just completely leaves me and I can't execute at all. Hide objects does nothing there. That's helpful. So I got a slightly right lie. .46 yards. This is just a hit and hope because I have no idea what the actual condition of where the ball is. All right. Thankful to be out, but now I've got that for bogey. 22 feet, uphill, right to left. Double bogey. Round killers right there. Takes us to +8. Okay, we got 3 holes to get something back under 80 here. Two par 4s and a par 5 at the finish. Stop, take a quick drink of water. The only important shot in golf is the next one, so let's not worry about what happened. '17, slightly downhill. I'm going to aim up in here. Again, looking for a kind of a left to right fade off the tee box. Usually if I stop, think, and set up correctly, I can hit off the tee box. I sometimes will get my back shoulder a little low and start popping them up. If I get hands fast, I start pulling them, but that's also a symptom of not making sure I'm set up properly to begin with. 61 yards, playing 3 yards up. I got a left to right lie. I'm just going to let that lie stay because there's not a lot of green over there left of it to aim at. Lob wedge. Oh, come on. Wow. That's way when you're down, it just keeps you down, doesn't it? Hard uphill, obviously, for birdie, going left to right. 39, 40 feet here. Stop. Gave it just a touch too much break. I think the pace was fine. I think I just maybe put it outside a little too far right, but I guess save par there. So going to 17. 5 yards down. If you haven't watched this before, on For Fun Golf TV, we're using Square Golf Launch Monitor. We use the Open API connector. It allows us to still have the alignment stick for the launch monitor, the alignment tool in the connector, gives us the power meter, lets us run calculate mode. So we run calculate mode, play white tour balls, but use club stickers on all our clubs. So we get all of our side spin numbers. When we use measurement mode and use like the TF5 fix balls that they recommend. So you've seen my shot. This is what I do in real life too. I usually hit everything left to right with the driver. Using measurement mode and the fix balls, I was hitting shots that would go out maybe 150 or so and then start drawing and maybe draw 80 yards to the left. I can't do that in real life. So after trying that for a while and the frustrations then also with that the official connector, which is measurement mode, constantly not reading, having to reset it 3-4 times a hole, we just switched back to the Open API. All right, see if we can get one in the fairway. A little bit right, gonna be in the rough over there. 121 yards, playing about 3-4 yards up. So let's call it 125 coming out of the rough, 137. Let's just say 135, make all the numbers nice and even. Pins all the way back in the right. I'm in between. I guess I'm going to hit an easier 8-iron. I'm afraid if I try to hit a hard 9, I'll draw it. So let's see if we can make contact here with an 8-iron. I think last time we tried 8-iron, I chunked it terribly. I'll get us on in the middle. There we go. Right to left, uphill. 19 feet. Not a ton uphill. I didn't hit in for par. All right, we need to get a birdie on 18 to go under 80. Played just a terrible back 9. Couple of holes there, I could barely get the club on the golf ball. Take that aim point there. Kind of a thin fairway to hit here. Hit it out to the right. Catch the fairway. Come on. Kick left. No, we got to hang up in the rough. That's right. So I probably couldn't get to the green anyhow, so it's not a huge deal. Just would always rather hit out of the fairway to have more control on the ball for the second shot here. So we're in the rough, but we're going to hit a hybrid and just try to get it up there closer where we have a nice controllable wedge into the green. Oh, and I just kind of towed that over to the right. That was weird. And leave me a long shot to the green. Not what we wanted. Hundred and 90 to the green. I'm gonna aim over there. Try to hit full 5-iron. This kind of make or break shot right here. I don't want the ball. Sorry. Oh, I just topped it. Yikes. 100, 119. Fourth shot. Need to get this close. And I just chunked it in the lake. Absolute disaster here on the last hole. Just swung as hard as I could at that one just to hopefully make contact and get it over. 23 yards downhill to the green.
Hey guys, this is Lee. Obviously, very disappointed at the end of this round. So much so, when I went over to click to my intro cut for the camera, I actually clicked stop recording. So I didn't get to do the out of this one. Shot at 84, just went to pieces down the last few holes, especially on 18 there. Hoping to do better, but hey, that's golf. That's kind of where my game is at. It can happen at any time, and I do understand that, but still get frustrated with it when it happens on the content. But anyhow, hope you enjoyed the round 84. I am going to be doing the second round, hopefully still this week, and get that content out there for you as well. But thank you.